What up, YouTube? This is the Black Lion, BKA the Monkey King of MMA, coming to you once again. I think I made a. I'm gonna just shout this out to the whole Man Up Stand Up, because I'm a freestyle this. I was gonna be on the subject, but I probably gotta look back at a few videos and whatnot. But I'm gonna load this one up front. Shout out William H. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to sometime next year to spar you. To fight you in the Man Up Stand Up. Just one. Everybody, I'm gonna load this on the page. If you can, if y'all got like some pre-dates set for the beginning of next year already for your next couple of Man Up stand-ups, please get those to me as soon as possible, because what I'm gonna end up doing is like pre-registering my whole like trip there, you know what I mean? Getting it like 2-3 months in advance. That way I can get the cheaper rate and whatnot, because I plan so far in advance for that weekend and come up, CBT, you know, train, spar, let y'all see me fight, you know, exchange that knowledge and get a good exchange of knowledge and tactics with each other. What this is gonna mean to me, because a lot of people is jumping into the whole Man Up Stand Up room, and they're like, man, I want y'all to throw MMA rules and whatnot. Now, I fight MMA. I'm an amateur MMA fighter with a 2-2 record here in Ohio. I took a year off from fighting. That's why my record ain't that high right now. And I'm getting back in the beginning of next year for sure, for the simple fact that I can't keep sitting around, and I take my time off to, you know, meld more back with my traditional roots in martial arts and whatnot. So let me explain to what it means to me. I don't know what it means to y'all, but the whole arena of the Man Up Stand Up, the Mushu and whatnot, it's, yes, the UFC fight game to a degree is as real as it gets, because to me it bridged the gaps between all athletes, boxers, wrestlers, jiu-jitsu artists, you know what I'm saying, yeah, traditional martial art. Anybody can come in there. That was the whole concept of it when the Gracies came up with it in the Gracie Challenge. So that was just a platform. It's just a platform, no different than boxing, no different than wrestling, no different than your continuous sparring. It's just another platform. That's great and everything, but on a traditional sense, you know what I'm saying, you can't get caught up in the fray of staying on the ground too much, which ain't too healthy when you're out in the streets. And this coming from somebody who loves practicing BJJ. Oh yeah, that was my other video, the follow through video. That's coming after this, called follow through. Yeah, I might remake that one too. But you know, it's just not good. The thing I like about the Man Up Stand Up, okay, the 10-second rule, to adjust that for people who don't understand BJJ artists and whatnot. In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, when it comes to the rear naked choke or the or any of the submission locks, the reason that we usually take so much time on the ground to apply them in sports competition is more for the safety and technique of who we're doing. Because if we apply right, we can wait, and you might just wait for a right leverage point or whatnot. But yeah, you can snap it on, but you might accidentally snap that person's arm, in which you're respecting your opponent and giving them the opportunity to tap. You know, they can feel the pressure, they can feel it coming, and they can make the decision if they can get out of it, or if they're gonna tap. Some, before you even crank on too much pressure, usually tap. But they say in Gracie self-defense, I don't know how it is for Daniel, that only thing you need is, you know, if you're taking longer than, I think, 10 seconds, which is what we get in Man Up Stand Up, you're not doing the technique correctly. So literally, a rear naked choke, you really only need 5, to tell the truth. Because if you put it on and then you squeeze, that pressure is immediate, because that's on your carotid artery and everything. Once you do it right, the rear naked choke, RNC, or for my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Gracie practitioners, the Mata-Leão, you know. So you only need, if they're not tapping within 5 seconds. So I hit the ground with you and I throw a rear naked choke and I get that 1, 2, 3. To me, I failed to do the technique right. I'm gonna let up if whoever's counting get to 8. You know what I'm saying, or 7 even, because I need to reset myself, and there's no use of me being down there. And especially if you're in a street fight, you don't want to just fall straight to your back. So there's different techniques that they do choose. You know, I could throw those up. I might even throw them up. You know, but the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, everything they was teaching was originally for self-defense. You know, you look at the history, they were being taught by Japanese people who, you know what I'm saying, it was like a cultural exchange and whatnot. But I like it because it's realistic to self-defense artists, which I want to represent when I step into the MMA cage. I'm not saying I represent Budo or nothing like that, because there's a lot of people who a lot of traditional martial arts instructors nowadays who are trying to separate themselves from this MMA craze, this MMA thing that's going on right now. You know, which MMA is more, I say, is a good thing than it is a bad thing. Yes, it's a sport, but it's an outlet instead of guys starting bar fights and stuff. But on that subject, that I like the man up stand up, because it will teach me or make me, when I'm practicing certain, you know, techniques, to learn how to use my self-defense techniques, my trapping and locking that you use in your Chinai locks and you see in Kempo and all these other, to getting close, all the wrapping techniques to getting close to attack those joints. And once I lock up, to hear somebody count 1, 2, you gotta think 5 to 10 seconds is all it takes if you fight multiple opponents for somebody else to jump in, if they got an understanding of what you're doing. Some might think, you know, some dudes might not jump in because they boy is grabbing you and they think he already got it in order. But you don't sit up there and jump and pull guard and throwing a guillotine. They're gonna understand you got this dude's neck, and now they boy can't do nothing. So they might just kick you in the head if you're on the ground like that. I ain't gonna do that in a street fight. I might grab his head, guillotine, but I'm gonna do a standing one and put my back against the wall. You know, so I think it's real realistic, because it's gonna teach us how to be more technical as jiu-jitsu fighters coming in. Now, to explain something else about a jiu-jitsu fighter, and why I'm glad Daniel and myself will be, you know, arriving at the Man Up Stand Up Arena, for some fact that in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu they always tell you, or Jiu-Jitsu, they say you must have a very well-rounded set. In other words, if you're taking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, they also suggest that if you don't have one already, to study a striking art a lot. In right now, dominant a lot of the times is you got a lot of guys that are taking either boxing or kickboxing or Muay Thai. I know Daniel was taking some Kung Fu. But there's a lot of people who don't like kicking, they just like to throw the hands. And they like to have the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to back up the hands if they get taken down, because a dude don't like getting tagged in the face. They don't like that jab. They don't like the jab cross combinations that person, you know, throws. So when they come in and, you know, tackle or wrap up, they got something else for them. So all Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners are all taught to have a good, well-rounded set and a good understanding of the stand-up game, to learn how to close distance and properly defend, because most of your fights, they don't start on the ground on your knees, they start standing. The only reason we train on our knees is for the safety of one another. Even in competition, we start standing, and we still got to try to work our way in setups and stuff. So, you know, it's gonna be a great thing. Oh, shout out once again to William H. I like how you hyping it. Every venue, every platform is always gonna have a bad guy that's gonna do the dang on thing and hype the event that's coming up that you gonna wanna look for. DJ was real good. He was doing this thing, but he was more like the Bhagavad Jedi. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of more composed. I came, I saw, I conquered. William H he's like Anakin Skywalker, you know what I'm saying? I got the skill, but don't sleep on me is what he's saying. I will let you know. He's gonna talk it and then he's gonna back it up to the best of his ability, or like he usually do. You know what I'm saying? That is his house. Those are the keys you trying to take. You know, you walking in, and you know we trying to bring that title to Ohio and hold it. So, you know, I don't know. Since Daniel's coming in December, I gotta hustle some things up. I might try to do this January, March. You know, hopefully he doesn't do it too fast, and if he does, I think I'm the only other guy coming from Ohio. I don't know. I tried to look up this Josh Bates dude that just started talking, and I think there's two in Ohio. There's one that's like 28, 29, and there's one that's 23. I don't know which one you are, Josh, but I need to know which one you is, because both of them got like sucky records. You know what I'm saying? I mean, one has got 1 win, 2 losses, and they all rear naked chokes. You know, he won by a rear naked choke, lost 2 times by a rear naked choke, and then one is just 1 loss. You know, I mean, yeah, you registered, but you know, that fight was in 2008. What have you done since then? You know what I mean? Is my question. You know, at least I tried to fight. You know, in the last couple of, I ain't fought since last year, and I took this whole year off, but I had reasons. You know, and I'm still training, so. You went, you know, I understand where he's coming from, understand where you're coming from, but yo, Bates, man up, stand up. The weight classes is different. I will call you out. I know you study BJJ and Kung Fu. Wait, no, you study Muay Thai and Kung Fu, so you excellent for that platform. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna chuck you out in that platform. Yes, RNC. If that's who you is. I know your weakness. Besides that, look out for the follow through video. I'm about to speak on that. I'm probably gonna re-record it. Appreciate y'all looking at this one. What I'm about to do is turn this off, go load it up, let it load up on YouTube, and then after that I'm gonna re-record the follow through video, talking about the following through of inside tactics and whatnot. So shout out Man Up Stand Up BT, whole team bang out. Appreciate it. You know, I know this is like 12 minutes, but can't wait. Just one, get up with me. If you got my number, call me. If not, get it from BT, hit me up, and I'll make sure I'm able to schedule that and make it my thing, so I can get my, you know what I'm saying, my motel, hotel, whatever y'all got up there together, and my plane ticket, because I'm gonna just fly up there. I ain't taking no Greyhound, I'm gonna just fly. God bless everybody, you know what I'm saying. Man up and stand up.